So, good evening, good evening, good evening. We are back again with the latest circus act that follows Mikhail Mudryk. Top Gooners have finally woken up to the fact that he don't look like he's going to be signing for Arsenal. So they've shifted their attention to the next target. Oh dear, they've spent 8 months, this clapped fan base, bigging him up, making him out to be the next Neymar, making out that he's going to be super great. He's going to smash the Premier League to smithereens. He's technically the greatest footballer ever to have played football. He's super quick. He's probably the fastest player to ever play football. And they've been making the compilations with Pop Smoke music over them. And they've even morphed his head onto Arsenal shirts. The guy's been twerking for Arsenal since before the summer, doing interviews with Alexander Zinchenko's wife, liking Instagram posts from AFTV, and liking posts from Arsenal, sitting putting on his own Instagram that he's watching Arsenal. But now, this shock revelation, he may actually quite like a move to Chelsea. Boom, boom, boom. Who knew? Before we get into talking about the nitty gritty of this absolute nobody, we're going to fire up the like button. We're going to smash the share button. We're going to stick donations down below. You know how we roll. Big up to everyone who does that. I'll reply to all of you in due course. Make sure you subscribe to second channel, Lee Reacts. That is also down below. And make sure you subscribe to this channel, because as I record this at nearly 4 o'clock on a sunny Saturday afternoon in sunny Spain, the King's weekend. Anyone who don't know what that is, Google it. King's Day was yesterday. King's weekend continues. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, because we're very close to 75k. But the latest couple of pieces of news, really. Arsenal are keen to avoid a Pepe era. Arsenal are having an intense battle with Ukrainian to sign Ukrainian forward Mikhailo Mudryk. Could be set to go the distance, with Chelsea circling. What idiot wrote this? Sam Hill. Like, who even are you, mate? Of course, it's football.london, the muggiest platform of them all. Anyway, the Gunners have already had an offer rejected for the 21-year-old and are said to have submitted another. However, Shakhtar reportedly looking for a fee that could reach 100 million. Mikel Arteta's side are very wary of paying over the odds, as they did for Nicola Pepe in 2019. And listen, I totally agree. If that story is true, then yeah, it wouldn't surprise me one bit if we just walked away. Just walk away from it. Like, I don't really understand why we're trying to barter and haggle for a guy that, let's be honest here, has done his own PR. He's hyped himself up. He's got Arsenal fans, which he would know, being on social media, are the most fragile beings to walk the universe and the planet. Honestly. Oh, you're so toxic. Cried. Nobody cares. And the fact and reality of it is, nobody knows how good this lad is. But because he's twerking for Arsenal, and because Arsenal fans just would literally sell their granny to get a viral tweet, we know what type of character sits on that platform. They're tapped. They're weirdos, man. Absolute soy boys, a lot of them. But he knows that. He's done his own PR. Well done to him. Like, it's actually mad. Yeah, it's actually mad. And the funny thing about it is that I don't think he is going to come to Arsenal. The second thing I wanted to read as well. Initially, it seemed as if the Gunners had very little to worry about due to the fact that Mudryk appeared to only have eyes for the Emirates. The Ukrainian international was regularly liking posts on Instagram, mentioning his proposed Arsenal switch, and even uploaded footage of him watching Arteta's side on this story. A week later, the Gunners made a trip to Brighton, now managed by Mudryk's former coach, Roberto De Zerbi. The winger took to social media to share a snap of Arteta and De Zerbi on the touchline, alongside the caption, "Two top coaches." To all who were witnessing Mudryk's social media exploits, it seemed as if he only ever had eyes for the Arsenal North London outfit. But new reports, which they haven't linked, by the way, suggest that he has had his head slightly turned by Chelsea's interest. Shakhtar sporting director Dario Serna and CEO Sahi Palkin, I've butchered these names, apologies, have been holding talks with Blues owner Todd Bowley who is thought to be very keen on landing Mudryk from under the noses of Arsenal. The aforementioned Shakhtar duo was spotted in Bowley's box on Thursday night during Chelsea's 1-0 home defeat against Manchester City. Key injuries sustained by Chelsea during that loss to Pep Guardiola's side have only increased the desire to sign Mudryk, given the Blues' forward line currently boasts so many sideline stars, including Raheem Sterling and Christian Pulisic. And let's be real, that is a key factor. And both of them players do play and operate on the left-hand side, which is where Mudryk operates. Not only that, Ziyech is not going to be there for much longer. They need this player more than we need him. I've seen journalists saying we need him more. What planet are you on? We've got Smith Rowe, we've got Saka, we've got Jesus, we've got Martinelli. They can all operate on the wings. So why do we need to waste 75 million quid on a player that we don't need? Chelsea actually do officially need this player more than we do. And I've also seen a journalist sitting there, I think it was Fabrizio, saying that he's open to Premier League. That is his preferred destination, not a specific club in the Premier League, the Premier League. We know he wants to play Premier League. We've heard the comments from him. Every player wants to play in the Premier League. His words, this is what the guy said. And then Arsenal fans got hold of that. Oh, Ukraine. Oh, yes, he won't go to a Russian-built club. Oh, my God, he's mates with Zinchenko. Oh, get him in. Oh, we got the Vaseline ready already. No, this still won't happen. This is this year's version of Dusan Vlahovic, and I've made it very, very clear many, many times. So I'll say it again for the cheap seats at the back. Let me just tell you, when Arsenal fans online, en masse, not all, but en masse, rate a player, I immediately don't want him. Because this club were calling Mustafi and Koscielny Kostafi. Oh, Mustafi's the player that we've needed to partner Koscielny, Kostafi. 22 games unbeaten as a pairing when they first appeared at the club. This is the same set of fans that wanted Eddie Nketiah on a new deal on 100 grand a week. The same set of fans that at the back end of the season were saying, Lacazette, he's got work rate, give him a new deal. I ignore everything they say. If they say the wind blows this way, I'm going this way. If they say this green screen is blue, I'm going to say it's pink. If they say the sky is blue, I'm saying it's green. If they say the grass is green, I'm saying it's red. This fan base are full of absolute morons. So ignore what they're saying online. Ignore their stupid little clips. They don't watch all of these players. They don't watch all of the Ukrainian league games, especially Shakhtar. But they watch Champions League, so they've watched him in a couple of games. Well done. So have I. And I didn't see a 75 million quid player against Celtic twice. Turn it in. Yeah, let's stop overhyping players you've never watched. And let's stop overrating people on the internet that have no idea about the player but pretend they do. I openly admit I don't watch these leagues. I've got more interesting things to be doing than sitting down with my Vaseline and my tissue paper out saying, I know, let me watch Mykhailo Mudryk because he's got nice funky barnet, he's got nice tats, and he's a little pretty boy. Let's go and watch him tonight because he can run fast. And all the FIFA kids are desperate. What's his pace on FIFA? Let's have a little look at his pace on FIFA. I guarantee it's over 90. FIFA 23, Mudryk pace. Here we go. Here we go. Let's have a little look at this. Let's have a little look at this. Pace. Where are you, mate? Where are you? Why can't I find it? Let me have a look at this guy's pace. Oh, that's his potential. Oh, well, his potential's only 85, so that ain't any good, is it? Ultimate team. Here we go. His pace is 88. There we go. Couple of good games for Arsenal. That'll get an upgrade card. Yeah, and all of a sudden he'll be up to a mid-90s. It's the only reason Arsenal fans want him. They can play FIFA with him. It's the only time they will be able to play with him, despite them wanting to play with him quite a lot. It's the only time they're going to get to play with him is if they play on FIFA. Let me know your thoughts, feelings, and comments on all of that. I will be back again at 11 a.m. UK time. I'm going for the full Graham Potter beard at the moment. And listen, people, appreciate all the love on the channel. Sub to the second channel. Let's get it up to 10K. Come on. It's over 7.1. Appreciate all of you, man. And I will be uploading. I'm going to record the video tomorrow. I'm not telling you who I'm reacting to. It's going to be peak. So make sure you do sub to that channel. I'll be recording that video tomorrow. I'll be sending it to somebody, well, multiple people to edit it, and then we'll be going from there. So later next week, perhaps, maybe the week after, there will be uploads on that channel, and I'll be doing a lot more reaction videos on there. That is the aim of the game. Make sure you leave your donations down below, subscribe to this channel, thumbs up as well, and share the content around. Adios, amigos. Laters.